Ladies and gentlemen, BJP's demand for proper verification of Muslim women voters in burqa has stoked a massive political storm. Just hours ahead of polling in the national capital, a fuming AIMIM chief Asaduddin Owaisi said that the call for verification is nothing but a desperate attempt by the BJP to publicly harass Muslim women voters and discourage them from voting.
ये बीजेपी का नाटक है, नौटंकीबाजी है। किसी भी तरह मुसलमान महिलाओं को परेशान करना, उनको बेइज्जत करना, इसलिए सब किया जा रहा है। बुर्खा उतार के देखेंगे, चाहे नकाब निकाल के देखेंगे, क्या ये सब? पिछले दिनों हमने सबने देखा हैदराबाद की जो महिला उम्मीदवार थी, वो तो पोलिंग बूथ पर जाकर सबके नकाब उठाकर देख रही थी अपने हाथों से। तो ये चाहते ही नहीं है कि मुस्लिम महिलाएं आए वोट डालें। अब मोदी जी बात करते हैं कि मैं तो हिंदू मुसलमान करता ही नहीं।
हम क्या कह रहे हैं कि हर पोलिंग स्टेशन पर जहां बोगस वोटिंग होने की संभावना रहती है, वहां महिला अधिकारी सुनिश्चित किए जाएं और वो अधिकारी तय करें कि भाई ये वोटर जेन्युइन है कि नहीं है। एक खास वर्ग विशेष का वोट बैंक ओवैसी जैसे लोग तैयार करते हैं और उन चुनावों में उनका उपयोग करते हैं। तो अगर देश में चुनाव निष्पक्षता से हो, ईमानदारी से हो, तो ओवैसी जैसे लोगों को तकलीफ होना लाजमी है और मैं उनकी तकलीफ समझ सकता हूँ।
Joining me tonight is Madhvi Lataji, BJP leader, the contestant from Hyderabad against Asaduddin Owaisi, and a lady who's created so many headlines that the opposition has lost count. Thank you very much for speaking to me, Madhvi Lataji. And once again, Hyderabad elections are over, but you're back in the eye of the storm because Asaduddin Owaisi has once again targeted you. He has accused the BJP of targeting Muslim women and creating hurdles for them during the voting process, and this after Delhi BJP has written to the Election Commission that all burqa-clad women should be checked for their identification, something you raised as a contestant in Hyderabad.
Yeah, thank you, Navika ji, for giving me this opportunity, because it's time we need to open up a very big fact to the entire nation. The whole issue is not about the burqa-clad women who are Muslims. The whole issue is that how the burqa as a costume being used by AIMIM and the allies parties that always come hands in hands with AIMIM. I'll give you a wonderful example for this. On the day of May 13th, I have been allegedly, an allegation has been put on me that I have forcibly made few women open their, their burqa, the face mask, whatever you would want to call it as, when I have not touched them. And on this, in this regard, a case has been filed on me, an FIR. Here is the FIR, which is in Telugu, but I'll make it a little simple for you. Just go on to the highlighted, where the name of the voter has been written, and her name is Rafat Unnisa, wife of Muhammad Mukhtar. Now I would come back to you. Please kindly go here. It is electoral roll update of 2024, the latest one, and you can see Rafat Unnisa, the lady in Malakpet, on whose name the BLO Aruna has filed a case on me. Now, for all your surprise, why I have asked them to open their face clad is, this is the encumbrance certificate. This house doesn't exist. This house doesn't exist, but its number is in GHMC. If you can see, in a very small letters, the property mentioned not found in the records of registered documents of SRO concern approach. And here is the registration and stamps. If you can see, the house number is here. This is the same house number on which house number they have actually created this voter ID, and this house number also exists in the electoral list. And this is a Rafattunnisa on whose name an FIR has been booked on me. And this was a lady whom I requested to open her clad. And for all your surprise, I have given a complaint to the Election Commission of India that there are non-standard houses where the houses have been created. Please, on this false creation of house numbers in GHMC, voters' IDs have been issued. I have lodged this complaint from where I've got an answer from Telangana Election Commission. Now you would be surprised because it is there. A representation received from Srimati Madhavi Lata.
No, my question is,
And
have you received
here,
this
you can
response before or after the FIR was filed against you? Because the FIR against you is under 171C, undue influence at elections, 186, obstructing public servant in discharge of public functions, and 5051C, which includes statements conducing to public mischief with intent to incite. I want to ask you, this complaint of yours, is it before the FIR was filed or after? And the response that you have got, because those dates become extremely important.
On May 13th, if they say that I have done a mischief, what is a mischief I have done? I didn't touch anybody. I have not touched anybody. In fact, the burqa-clad female whom I have requested to please kindly match the ID was before, it was after I requested the female police deployed there requesting that, kindly help me, why are you not checking these ladies? Then she said, I have no instructions. Then I requested the presiding officer lady there. She said, we will not do it because it's very tiring, how can we do it? And the complaint has been lodged on me by the BLO on me saying that I have troubled Rafattunnisa. And who is Rafattunnisa? It's a bogus vote. Rafattunnisa address doesn't exist. Such house doesn't exist. And I have complained 30 days back to Election Commission that Rafattunnisa's address doesn't exist, and Rafattunnisa name is being there with voter ID. Please check these. Specifically, I have submitted to Election Commission a pen drive in which Rafattunnisa name is there. That it is a bogus vote.
So are you saying the Election Commission,
Look at
the
it.
Election Commission
And I caught this,
did not check what you complained?
Yes, and in fact, Election Commission sent an answer to me that yes, 20,032 electorals are not having standard house numbers, which will be corrected on ERO net by collecting Form 8 application soon after the completion of general elections. That means they let free these bogus votes into the market. And look at the divine intervention. I have caught the same person, Rafattunnisa, which is a bogus vote, asking for the ID. And for all the surprise, encumbrance certificate says that house address doesn't exist.
So Madhavi Lata
Now
ji,
who has to answer?
is it because
The reason why
you've got these
burqa-clad-
details that the Delhi BJP now wants all burqa-clad women to be checked in Delhi? Have you spoken to the Delhi unit and shared this experience?
Exactly. Exactly. I'm saying now the Delhi is also worried about this. In spite of giving information at this level, they've let bogus votes free in the market. How do we fight in this democratic country? Who is there to help us? In fact, they're filing FIR on me about requesting a woman to show her identity who proved to be a bogus vote on whom I've already lodged a complaint to Central Election Commission, where the State Election Commission says we will only correct it after elections, and they let them free.
So,
and I caught that lady.
No. So you're saying, Madhvi Lata ji,
now tell me what is the reason now?
Madhvi Lata ji, are you saying that the Election Commission has deliberately kept bogus votes on the electoral rolls, and that you do not have trust on the Election Commission, something that the opposition says every day and has said today in the Supreme Court as well?
I have no clue what the Election Commission has decided. I am asking only an answer from them. How can you say that you will only react to those non-standard houses after 2024 elections? What were you doing when an FIR has been booked on me by a bogus voter, where your own election team, your police have rejected not to look at them, not to check their identities? When your election team, your BLOs, your presiding officers have rejected to check the face masks? When I've caught that lady, an FIR has been booked on me, when that lady's house doesn't even exist in an encumbrance certificate? Now what is the basis of this FIR on me? So now this is a multiple questions I throw back.
No. So I want to ask you, are you saying the Election Commission, the local police, the presiding officers are mixed up with Asaduddin Owaisi sahab?
It's very clear, don't you think so? Why is this bogus vote even floating in the market after me giving a detailed report that this bogus vote is existing? So you're letting a bogus vote be free in the market? Let the bogus vote execute a bogus vote?
Are you saying,
and me after catching hold?
Are you saying, Madhvi Lata ji, that only a burqa-clad woman can be a bogus vote, not a ghungat wali aurat?
Where did I say that? A burqa-clad woman is being refused to check by a police authority. Did a ghungat lady anywhere, did I say on the basis of Hindutva you can't check a burqa, the parda lady, ghungat lady, did I say? Did any of our BJP people say? Did any parda lady say that please don't check? Did I talk like Asaduddin, saying that don't check? You are troubling, you are insulting. None of us told that. Please go ahead. Please kindly check. Ghungat. But he is stopping. And when I caught one such lady who falls under bogus votes, you put FIR on me. Ulta chor kotwal ko dante. Oh my God.
So
and when my BJP Delhi team requests, you are not even letting us request Election Commission.
But then this is profiling on the basis of religion. You are profiling a section of the population on the basis of their religion, and that is why it is discriminatory, says Asaduddin Owaisi.
Where is the religion coming from? You are misusing a costume for your personal benefit. Is this personal, whatever costume, so-called burqa, which doesn't even exist in Indian language, first of all, we are not talking about burqa. We are only talking about closing the face, where it can be a mask, it can be a COVID face mask, it could be allergy mask, it could be mask in the combination of goggles, it could be parda, it could be a veil, it could be anything. We are asking only one thing. As per democracy, when such great incidences are occurring against me, and being FIR being filed on me for the case that has been caught, which doesn't exist in in the property registration stamps office. If they can even file an FIR on me, what is the condition and plight of the entire democracy if they are misusing the face being covered by not looking at the ID? I would say please be strict with even Parda women also. Please be strict with the people who come with allergy masks with goggles also. Please.
So
nobody's stopping you.
No. So
but this is an experience of mine that
I want to ask you, because this issue happened with a burqa-clad woman. Now, it wasn't only one woman that you wanted to check. You wanted all women to be checked. One woman's material is what you are showing. How do we know there were not other women and that, they might be bona fide voters on the voter list?
I am not saying 100 out of 100 voters are like this. We are only requesting that why is police, the BLOs, the presiding officers not wanting to check the face with ID, specifically with an interest towards somebody who is wearing a costume like burqa. And in a constituency where Asaduddin has been winning last 40 years, where AMIM is in understanding with parties like Congress. Why? When we have given you open proofs that it is being misused for the selfish interest of parties like Congress and AMIM, why are you not reacting to this fact? It is about a party misusing a religious attire. Please understand, Navika ji, why is AMIM misusing a religious attire for its personal benefit? क्या यही अटायर जब आप इमिग्रेशन जाते हो, पासपोर्ट ऑफिस जाते हो, उतना दूर क्यों? अगर आप हैदराबाद से दिल्ली आना है तो आप एयरपोर्ट के एंट्रेंस में तो फेस देखना पड़ता है, दिखाना पड़ता है, वहां तो ओपन है, कौन से बक्से के अंदर लेके जाकर किसी का सूरत खोल के देख रहे हैं आप? वहां पर सबके सामने तो वहां पर पुलिस तैनात है, आप एयरपोर्ट एंटर करना है तो फेस देखना पड़ता है, बिकॉज यू आर गेटिंग इनटू पब्लिक प्लेस एंड वोटिंग इज समबडीज राइट. और ये राइट कोई भी तो छीन रहा होगा वहां पर, कोई हमास से आकर छीन रहा होगा, क्या मालूम है आपको? कोई रोहिंग्या के छीन रहा होगा. अ ट्रू मुस्लिम्स राइट, maybe a true Muslim's right is being taken away. Maybe I want to protect Muslims. Maybe I want Muslim women to not to carry this load on their shoulders, because there are Muslim women who would want to show their face, show the ID and vote truthfully. Why are you talking on behalf of them, AMIM? क्यों आप ब्लेम कर रहे हो उन औरतों को? आप पैदा उठा रहे हो और इसके लिए सारा मुस्लिम कौम जवाब देना पड़ रहा है. You are making them answerable on behalf of
लेकिन बीजेपी का ट्रैक रिकॉर्ड और आपका ट्रैक रिकॉर्ड पूछा जाता है. आपका एक वायरल वीडियो है जहां आपने बो एंड एरो यूज किया था मस्जिद की तरफ, वो कंट्रोवर्सी में आया. फिर आप नवनीत राणा जी के साथ वहां पर कैंपेन कर रही थी. उन्होंने कहा 15 मिनट वाले अगर 15 सेकंड के लिए पुलिस हटा दें, वो भी एक कंट्रोवर्शियल कमेंट है. कहीं ना कहीं हिंदू वर्सेस मुस्लिम बना दिया है आपने चुनाव को, ये आप पर आरोप है. दिस इज द एलिगेशन अगेंस्ट यू.
हाँ, तो आरोप डालने वाले कौन है? असदुद्दीन, असदुद्दीन, असदुद्दीन. अब आप बताइए, जब इन लोगों को 15 मिनट चाहिए, क्या देश का उद्धारण कर रहे थे 15 मिनट में? देश को बचा रहे थे, उज्जवल भविष्य की ओर लेके जा रहे थे 15 मिनट में, या सारे मुसलमानों को कातिल बना रहे थे ये लोग? मैं पूछ रही हूं, जब राणा जी ने 15 सेकंड मांगा है, 15 सेकंड में तो मेरे को पता है जिंदगी में आप सिर्फ वोट डाल सकते हो, बस वही तो मांग रही थी वो कि भाई 15 सेकंड में आप वोट डालो, देश को आगे बढ़ाओ, ना कि 15 मिनट इनके बात सुनकर खुद भी कातिल मत बन जाओ और किसी और को मत मार डालो। तीसरी बात, तीर, ये कौन सा तीर कहां चला? एक बात तो सच है नाविका जी, ये तीर कहीं नहीं चला, ये तीर असदुद्दीन के करतूतों पे चला, उनके कारनामे पे चला, इसीलिए ते तड़प रहे। मैं एक ही बात पूछती हूं आपसे, अरे यार जब आप कहां थे जब प्रधानमंत्री मोदी जी ट्रिपल तलाक उखाड़ के फेंक दिए, सही मायने में अपने मुस्लिम बहनों का आंसू पहुंचने के लिए? आपको नहीं चाहिए था वो? क्या ये उससे भी बदतर है क्या? ये तो इलेक्शन कमीशन का उसूल है जो हम सभी पालन करना चाह रहे हैं। वो तो ज्यादती है मुस्लिम औरतों के ऊपर, वो नहीं चाहिए था आपको?
वेल
ये क्या मुद्दा पकड़ के ठहरे असदुद्दीन जी, मेरे समझ में नहीं आता।
पर ये मुद्दा अब हैदराबाद से दिल्ली की तरफ आ गया है और दिल्ली में भी लोग कह रहे हैं कि बीजेपी का हिंदू वर्सेस मुस्लिम शुरू हो गया है, लेकिन एफआईआर आपके ऊपर है, कुछ तथ्य आपके ऊपर है। What the courts decide, how the investigation goes forward, we'll have to wait and watch. चुनाव के बाद ही पता चलेगा कि वोटर बोगस था या आपका डिफेंस बोगस है। नाविका जी मैं आपसे एक ही सवाल मैं आपसे एक ही सवाल करती हूँ जी। इनका बांजा जब माँ बहन का गाली दे रहा था, असदुद्दीन का बांजा जब माँ बहन का गाली दे रहा था एक औरत को, एक फीमेल कैंडिडेट को, 1000 गुंडों को लेकर, तब इनकी इतनी सारी ये जो हमदर्दी दिखा रहे ना वो, ये महान पुरुष बनकर क्या हो गया? तो हिंदू औरतों को ये लोग जलील कर सकते हैं, गुंडागर्दी कर सकते हैं, मां बहन की गाली दे सकते हैं, ये बात नहीं करेंगे, इनको और पोषण करेंगे ऐसे गुंडों को, खुद के बांजे को जिसको पोलिंग एजेंट बनाकर रोड पे छोड़ते हैं लोग, और खुद का भाई को बोलते हैं अरे मैंने तो संभाला छोटे को, वरना मैं कुछ बोलूंगा तो निकल पड़ेगा रोड पर। क्या करेगा निकल पड़कर ये छोटा? और ये बात करते हैं हमारे ऊपर। पहले इनको औरत का इज्जत देना सीखने के लिए बोलिए। हिंदू ना मुसलमान, ये किसी का इज्जत नहीं दे सकते हैं, ये सिर्फ खुद गर्ज लोग हैं जो मजहब का नाम लेकर बार बार अपना वोट बैंक भरना चाहते हैं। अगर ये लोग प्रशासन चाहते हैं, शांति चाहते हैं, अमन चाहते हैं, तो एक भी रूल तोड़ने की बात नहीं करते, ये सिर्फ रूल्स तोड़ने वाले हैं। कहां चले गया था इनका रूल्स जब एक स्त्री पर इतनी गंदी गालियां खुद का बांजा दे रहा था? जवाब है तो बात करने के लिए बोलिए। स्त्री ना हिंदू ना मुसलमान होती है, स्त्री स्त्री होती है। Those questions going out to Asaduddin Owaisi. This battle in the elections of 2024 refuses to die down. But thank you very much, Madhvi Lata ji, for joining me on the News Hour tonight. Where this entire investigation and controversy goes, we'll keep you posted. Thank you.